Hello, 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 and welcome to another episode of Let's Talk with Carl E. Long. Welcome to my podcast. Welcome to my podcast. I hope you're having a wonderful day today. Hope you're having a wonderful day. So today is kind of an off-the-cuff version of the podcast. Just some things I wanted to get off my chest today. Yeah, get off my chest. I'm sure you have days like that. And this is one of those days where I just need to do that. Yeah. Because trying to keep up with this climate of what's going on in America can be tough. Excuse me. Can be tough. Yes, it can. So I guess today's podcast my title is, Did America really vote on what we're getting? Did we really vote on what we are getting? You know, that's the big question that we have right now is, did you really vote on that? I'm seeing all of these Magamites say, that's what we voted for. No, I don't think you did. I don't think you did. You know, and the one thing about this whole new administration is it is built on so much deception, so many lies, so much racism. There's just so much that's wrong that's in this administration. And you try to find some good that's happening, and you can't find it. I am literally trying to find some good things that are happening out of this Trump administration. I mean, the international negotiations is going awry. Government is going crazy. Relationships are going in the toilet. What is going good? Can somebody tell me that? And not a Magamite, because according to you, everything is going good. And it's not. So, believe it or not, Magamites, there are a whole nother set of people that live in this country that do not agree with you. You may think everything is right, but it's not right, people. And we are going to have to get to a point in this country where we can really start to advance and not be going backwards. Someone said something about how the Democratic Party is so fractured and they can't come up with a unified message and all this sort of thing like that. But when you think about it, the Republican Party is not really together. They're just afraid. They have to stay on one message. Otherwise, they have to suffer the consequences. You have to follow the verified and qualified leader of the Republican Party, which is Donald Trump, or you pay the price. So that's a forced unification, not by choice. And there are a lot of naysayers in the Republican Party. Remember, I did the podcast where I gave you the 4 types of Republican or MAGA voters or Trump voters. And the number 3 are the ones that are typically politicians. And a lot of them are afraid of being primaried by Trump. They won't speak up. But then you have some that are so loyal, it doesn't matter what he does. They will never push back. If you ever listen to any of the news programs on TV or any of the news programs, and you want to listen to the Republican strategist, some of the strategists will kind of go away here and there because that's their job, to strategize. But the loyalists, they will not say one iota bad about Donald Trump. They're afraid. They're all afraid. So switch over to the Democratic Party. We are a big tent. We have several different ideas. We come from all parts of the country, you know, and we represent a larger spectrum of people. Republican Party is just not diverse. They are clapping and excited about the fact that they got a lot of more Latino voters. They got a sprinkle of young voters. They got some more black voters. So now they're thinking they're on the road. And they could well be, because if people don't start listening to the truth, they are going to get more voters. But that's based on lies. And that's why I am here. That's why I'm here. Because I want to give you the truth. All right. So the question that I asked, did America vote on this stuff? Did we know we were getting this? Did America vote on dismantling USAID and no longer caring about countries that have issues with getting water and food and feeding people around the world? Did we vote on that? Did we vote on that? Are we that selfish that we don't care about those people? And I've heard the phrase, we need to put money back in our country. Yes, we do. But we are the United States of America. And that's what we do. That's what we do. We are a nation built on trust, built on family, built on freedoms, and we help people. So did we vote on that? Did we really vote on that, people? I don't think so. Did we vote on dismantling the Veterans Administration and putting all of these veterans who work in the administration, it's like 90% or something, my figures could be off, of veterans that work in did we vote on laying them off and not having a job? Did we vote on that? I don't remember him saying anything about we're going to lay off all the Did we vote on that, people? Did we? No. And what about Medicaid? Did we vote about anything to do with Medicaid? Did we vote about you touching it at all? Anything? No, we did not. Medicaid is very important to our seniors and the livelihood of centenarians and all kinds of people. I'm a senior. I'm not on Medicaid. I don't qualify for that because I work. But did we vote on that? No, we did not. Did we vote on you looking at Social Security and saying that it's going to be broke? We know that it has some problems and some issues and whatever. But did we vote on you messing with the money that we have been putting in for years and years of our salary? No, we did not. That's our retirement fund for a lot of people. And nobody voted on you getting rid of or changing anything that's going to hamper what Social Security does for Americans. We didn't vote on that. No, we did not. Now, did we vote on immigration reform? Yes, we did. Overwhelmingly, we did. We wanted immigration reform. But did we vote on rounding up kids at schools and churches and other crazy things? Did we vote on that, guys? Did we vote on the rapidness and the inhumanity that is happening with how they're doing this? No, we did not. We wanted reform, but we wanted it done humane and in order. Did we vote to villainize every immigrant in this country? No, we did not. We didn't vote for that, And I'm saying the Americans as a whole, because there are some people that did vote just like that, who do care that way. But they are a minority in this country. Did we vote on the removal of all of the scientists that are working on ridding our country of diseases and pandemics and making sure that we're a safe country? Did we vote on getting rid of scientists? No, we did not. No, we did not. And yes, we don't know about a lot of agencies in the government, but they're here to protect us and to serve us as Americans. These are not just willy-nilly things put together just to pay people. These are real agencies that are here to keep the welfare and the betterment of the United States. Yes. Did we vote on the agency to get rid of the agency that monitors hurricanes and natural disasters and weather? No, we did not. So why are you messing with that? We did not vote on that. We did not vote on that. No, we did not. No, we did not. Did we vote on to invade Panama and take over Panama or take over Greenland or either mess with our allies, Canada, and give them all the things and try to make them into a state? Did we vote on that? No, we did not. We did not vote on that. And how is that good for us? What is that doing for the American people to go back into a colonization kind of thinking where we're going to invade and take over countries? We didn't vote on that. No, we did not. Did we vote against going against NATO and siding with Russia and voting with North Korea at a world summit? Did we vote for that? Did we vote on doing that? Did we vote on becoming a dictator nation and siding with North Korea and Russia? Did we vote on that? No, we did not. No, we did not. Did we vote on rolling back and removal all aspects of civil rights in the justice system where there is no protectorate whatsoever for hate crimes? Did we vote on removing that and saying we don't need it anymore? Did we vote on that? No, we did not. No, we did not. So, America, they have really duped us. Did we vote on having a non-diverse government? No, we didn't vote on that. Do we want our government to be lily white and no diversity whatsoever? No, we did not vote on that. That's not what we voted on. And finally, did we vote on Elon Musk running this country? Assistant President Elon Musk, or Elon Trump. Some people call him First Lady Musk. Vice President Musk. Did we vote on that? No, we did not. No, we did not. So, Americans, this was just a few things that have come across. And all of you people that voted for Donald Trump, you might say, we did vote for that. No, you did not. Donald Trump said some of this stuff he did not even mention on the campaign trail. But this is what we're having happen right now. And you're sitting back and saying, it's going to hurt a little bit, but things are going to get better because we trust him. Do you? Do you really trust him? And I have tried to crack the mind of a MAGA-mite, but it's impossible. It is really impossible to do. So that was the question that I posed and I was thinking about. And I've been kind of upset about how they're making the Democrats look bumbly. And they're not. Democrats do not fall for that. Kamala ran an awesome campaign. We had continuity. We have everything. The way that campaign was run, there was no reason why we didn't win. Which is why I still think there's some cheating going on somewhere. Yep. And there's a little bit of proof out there. If you haven't listened to my other podcasts, listen to the podcast I did about election integrity. There's been a little bit of audits, not recounts, audits of the swing state elections, and they are finding crap. And it looks like and it smells like a Russian. But who told the Russians to do that? They caught them early on, but they didn't catch what they're finding right now. I mean, there's no proof that it's a Russian, but the way the voting ended up, it almost equaled what they call in Russia and what Putin used, a Russian tail, where the president gets more votes, but the down people don't get anything. Y'all heard that right. There is a large influx of presidents. You have to look at my podcast or go to Roland Martin. He had the guys from the Election Bureau who are independent agency that has been auditing the swing state elections and finding all this stuff out. Yeah. It's going to be shocking, guys, what they're finding out. And it makes a lot of sense. So everybody says, bring the proof. We got some proof. We got some proof. There is proof. Okay. So do the research, people. Do the research. Don't rely on everything. I mean, even fact check me. Always fact check. Right? All right, this is going to be a short podcast, guys, but I wanted to go over some of our, what I call mean comments. I stole that from Jimmy Kimmel who does the mean tweets. So these are some of the comments I've been getting. Some of the ones that are getting, they're not necessarily mean. Some of them are just kind of delusional or just don't understand what's going on. And I just want to address them. So the first one I have here is from Dear Bella 55777. She says, Trump is a boss. He's the greatest president in modern history. So I'm going to spread the news. If it feels this good to be used, he can keep on using me till he uses me up. All right, Bill Withers. So that was from one of my podcasts where I said that Trump was manipulating the MAGA. And they said, she don't care. There's a lot of that out there, guys. She said, use her up. She don't care. Don't care. Oh, well, that was her answer. Thank you, Bella 55777, for engaging. All right, so look, this is what another one said. User 628 blah 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 numbers. That's exactly what we want. We want him to cleanse our country from all of the libtards and their ridiculous policies. Apparently, you don't mind being used by Barry and Michael Obama. I don't know what he's talking about there. Talking about Michelle, I guess. Barry and Michelle Obama. It says Michael. Oh, no. He did that on purpose. You know, they always disrespect Michelle and call her a man. So that was mean. Yeah. And we're not libtards, dear. If you want to be used up by Donald Trump, go ahead. Now, this is what you'll find a lot of the MAGAs. They don't have profiles. They're cowards. They won't put their names out there because they're cowards. And guys, they're just very loud. There's not a lot of them. There's way more people that believe in the right, in what's right, and not what they're doing. But they're just louder. Do you know what I mean? Okay. Here's another one. This is from OG Precious 4585. No country or region needs a USAID, please. Let America use that money to settle their debts. Watching this now really shows how misinformed people have been. We have been sending money overseas to help feed people for many, many years, since Kennedy, long time. If you don't know, it's because you don't know. And this is just classic MAGA. They care less about their fellow man. It's all about putting something in their pocket. Yep. That's how Trump got in this office. He's supposed to be working on the economy, but hadn't touched that yet. Not at all. USAID. They don't need this thing. Oh, well. Thank you, OGV Precious. All right. Oh, I love this one here from Laura McCloskey, 5927. Trump is the least racist president we've ever had. I had to laugh at that. I don't have any response for that. Least racist. But think about this here. Do you know how you get some of the MAGA people that say we're paying the race card? They think we're racist when we talk about race. If you say anything that has to do with any color, you're racist. And they don't even know what racism is. They think they found something. No. You're the one that created the word. You're the one that created racism. Trump is the least racist president we've ever had. Yeah, right. Okay. I don't even want to go into that one. Here's another. As president, Donald Trump has full authority to appoint Musk as a special advisor. Period. End of story. Yes, he does. And the words there that are the most important is special advisor, right? But Trump slipped and said that he was the head of the Doge agency. If you are the head of an agency, you have to be confirmed by Senate. So there's a lot of lawsuits that came out of Trump for saying that he was the head of an agency. Special advisor, you are correct, Steve 4158. But head of an agency, no. He can't be that without being confirmed by Senate. So thank you for that. Here's another from Audio 30. First off, it is not our government. Open your eyes. He is bringing back the Constitution. He's bringing back the Constitution. He's literally obliterating the Constitution. Obliterating the Constitution. How's he bringing it back? He doesn't even want to follow it. He's bringing back the Constitution. I love that. Audio 30. Yep. Really like that one. Here's another. President Trump, this is from Mary Whelan. She and I had some back and forth a lot on replies and things. She said, President Trump elects individuals to get his job done. He can't do it alone. He needs strong, honest, and intelligent leaders to do what America asks for. Strong, honest, and intelligent. I beg to differ. Some of the people he have in office are not even qualified for what he's put them there for. They may be qualified in some other things, but they're not qualified in what he's put them in. So, I disagree with you, Mary Whelan, F6N. I disagree. And here's one. Tax cuts. Tax cuts don't add to the deficit. Spending money that we don't have adds to the deficit. You can only add to the deficit by spending. In other terms, if I owe, he's giving me an example. He's so smart. He's giving me an example. If I owe $1,000 in credit card debt and cut the amount that I paid toward that credit card debt to only cover the interest, my debt is still $1,000. It does not increase. I only increase that deficit by spending more money and putting it on that credit card. She might be partially right on some of this stuff, but no. Tax cuts will add to the deficit because we don't have revenue coming in, dear Milestone. There's no revenue coming in. So how are you going to cover all the bills that are coming in? You don't have enough money. So what do you end up doing? You extend the deficit to pay for stuff. You cut taxes, there's no money coming in. Do you get that? So then when it's time to pay all this stuff that we owe, there's no money. So therefore, they have to borrow against. And then there we have it. The deficit goes back up. So you have to have money to pay for this tax increase. It has to stand on its own. It can't not, because right now it does not. Okay. And here's one that I really want you to listen to. This one came all the way from Russia, a Russian person who listens to my podcast. And it says, I am completely amazed with these MAGAs. In my country, Russia, we are decades try to find, this is kind of broken English too. We are decades try to find a way to have freedom and stop dictatorship, taking this maniac president out once for all and see America going on our political path is just painful. Trump has been joked in any TV show here by our president. Putin will eat Trump up in a few seconds. Now, this is a Russian citizen, as you can tell by the broken English they had on here, telling us that they're making fun of Trump over there and that he's a laughing stock. Has he seen Russian TV? I don't know that he's seen it. But they are making fun of him. So that's just kind of weird that I got this tweet from someone in Russia. Wow. Okay. Here's another. This is from Robert Duran, 6424. You are so lack of knowledge, broken English. Never once mentioned our economy going down the toilet. Joe Biden lied his ass off. Look at all the waste they have found. Majority under. I don't know what that means. Exclamation point. Your criticism is so unfounded. Wake up. What did Joe do? What did Joe do? Joe did not create all these agencies. They are so lost. At least he tried to respond to something. Okay. And here's another. This is like from Robert Quaylar 4132. No, it's not the job of government to create jobs in the private market. It's up to the owner if you are worth or your work is profitable. I don't know what that means. It sounds funny. In the Fed or the state, your job is up to the people. If your job has nothing to do with everyday necessities, it has to go boho, go to the unemployment line like the rest of us. Please, the people don't owe you expletive, SH. Love is what's happening. Go, Elon. You got this. Leftist shook. I mean, that's the way MAGA talks, guys. I mean, I'm not trying to say they're illiterate, but most of them come back with broken English, like things like that. So let me tell you something, dear Robert. The government jobs are not created just because they are. They're created as services to you. People that work in government work in service to the American people. They're not just making up positions. It's very hard to get a new position created in the government. They're not just making up positions just to put people on or agencies. These people are doing research, all sorts of things. Maybe we had some fluff. Maybe somewhere we may have some fluff that they can figure out. But they need to go through and find out what these people do before they just willy-nilly hire everybody. And let's see. This next one is, can't remember what this guy's name was. He goes, at this point, it's pretty obvious that billions of dollars have been laundered through NGOs, and now it's only a matter of time before the money trails back to leftist pockets. It's called kickbacks. Begin to be exposed. In the meantime, freezing any further outlay of finance that can't be easily accounted for or is not directly in line with providing vital aid, which is acceptable to the people, is a must and certainly lies within the scope if the office of the POTUS, in the office of the POTUS. I don't know what that means. But anyway, he's trying to school me on all the supposedly money they're finding, I guess, on everything here. But, congressmen are not allowed to take kickbacks, and maybe they do. Some of them probably do. And they're not allowed to take money from lobbyists either, but they can get it in different ways. Like they can put it on their campaign or whatever. And it's perfectly legal if they put it as a campaign expense. It's not legal if you don't use it, though. Okay? And what's the last one? Oh, that was it. All right, guys. So those are the mean comments for tonight on the podcast. And we will keep on finding truth in America and making sure that you know the truth about what's going on in our country. So have a wonderful day. And thank you so much for joining Let's Talk with Carl E. Long. Have a great day.